Hey guys, Little Booty here, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a life story. So, just prepare your anuses and get ready to learn a bit about me. Makes me a sin. Before we get into this, I'd just like to clarify that I am the most timid white boy you will ever meet in your entire life. And, just before we get into the story, just so you don't think, I'm, Jesus, because I'm really not. I have glasses, so I guess that makes me a sin. So this story takes place in a small town in northern Ontario, alright? That's where little Kate here is from. And I don't recommend coming to visit or going on a vacation to northern Ontario. It's cold as balls up here, right? During the winters, men don't see their balls, alright? They're sucked up inside their body somewhere. It's pretty brutal, actually. Anyway, on with the story. So, in about grade 4, yeah, I want to say grade 4, I had a friend over at my house, alright? And don't get the impression, I grew up in a ghetto neighborhood. I grew up in the middle of suburbia. It was terrible. But every once in a while, your average crack addict would wander into your neighborhood, and he'd be higher than a race kite. Is a race kite a thing? Maybe. Alright. Well, yeah. He'd wander into your neighborhood and, he'd sing at the top of his lungs and, you'd make fun of him under your breath, and that was that. But one day, this man, coked out of his skull, decided he was going to wander into my house to, visit Mike. Alright? My father's name is not Mike. I don't have a brother, and I assure you, my mom isn't a man. So, my friend and I are sitting in the living room, and, the couch is right below a window, and the window is facing the street. And from the window, you can see the porch and the entrance to the house. So we see this man stumble up the stairs, and our initial reaction is to call out for my mother. And she came downstairs and, watched this guy. And he managed to get up the stairs, and he opened the screen door. And then we have a screen door and then a big wooden door, like most houses do. So he managed to get into the screen door. And then he went to open the wooden door, and most doorknobs are on the right side. But he sat there on the left side and just kind of waved at it with his thumb for a bit, trying to find out where the doorknob was. So we get a bit of a laugh out of it, just sitting there watching this man, try and figure out how to work a door. And he ends up actually finding the doorknob, and he walks right in. Now my mom, alright, she became friggin' Superman, okay? And she just stood her ground, alright? My mom is just as timid as me, but she came out of nowhere, alright? Mama Bear was ready to, rip this dude's face off. In Face Off. So, this man, alright, just stands in the entranceway and goes, "Is Mike here?" So, my mom gets one step closer to prevent him from entering the house, and, she goes, "No, this is my house." And I don't think she was willing to disclose her name to this man, and I'm not willing to disclose her name over the internet, so we'll call my mom, Trap Queen. Joking. We'll just keep it to mom for this video, alright? My mom ain't no Trap Queen. So, they go back and forth for a little while, and, whatever, and he decides to go searching for Mike. So he turns around, alright, and the man goes to walk off the stairs, and he actually, dives and face plants, right on his face in the cement walkway outside our house. And, just gets up and keeps on going like nothing happened. So, of course, me being in 4th grade, my buddy and I were just laughing our asses off watching him do this, and, he just stands up, wipes himself off casually, I think it sobered him up a little bit, and he proceeded to just walk down the street. And my mom called 911, and they went and picked him up and brought him to the police station, and that was that. But for the rest of my life, I'm scarred from seeing this meth addict, alright, inhaling the jankum all day, every day. So that was my first interaction with a impaired man. So I hope you all enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. And check me out on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And yeah, thank you for watching.